Welcome to the Foundry by Forge College. In our last lesson, we looked at how AI agents can zip around the Solana network, grouping together complex tasks and submitting them in the blink of an eye. But if an agent is going to be out there doing work on your behalf, it needs a way to pay for those transactions. This brings up a bit of a nail-biter. How do we give a robot our money without giving it the power to accidentally spend all of our money? Giving an autonomous agent direct access to your primary account is like handing a brand new intern pre-signed blank checks. If their code has a typo or a bad actor intercepts the transaction, your entire account that does the work. To make this work, we have to choose a secure hideout for the digital passwords, the keys that prove we own our assets. While you're still in the workshop building your first prototype, you might keep your secret key in a simple text file on your laptop, often called a JSON file. It's basically just a digital notepad that you lock with a password, so only your computer can read it. But when your agent goes live, you move up to a professional digital filing cabinet called a key management service. This isn't just a file on a desktop, it's a high-security service that tracks every single attempt to use your keys and keeps a permanent record of who asked for them. Putting that master password into one of these high-security cabinets is the first rule of the road. It ensures the big pile of money is never actually sitting on the same server that the agent is using to browse the web. Now, you might be wondering, if the main key is locked away in a cabinet where the AI can't reach it, how does the agent actually sign for a transaction? We solve this by using burner keys. These are temporary, short-lived credentials created specifically for the agent to use while it's on the clock. Think of it like this. Your main account stays in the safe and stamps a digital permission slip. That stamp creates a temporary key that the agent carries around to prove it has been authorized to work. This burner key has very strict limits. It might only be valid for a few hours, and it only has permission to spend a tiny amount of your total funds. It's like giving that intern a 24-hour prepaid corporate card. They can buy the supplies they need for the day, but they can't accidentally buy a private jet with the company's savings. This setup allows your agent to keep retrying transactions on Solana automatically, even if the network is busy, without ever putting your long-term assets in the line of fire. In the real world, things get messy. Temporary keys expire, or sometimes you just want to refresh them to stay safe. This is where we use key rotation. It's exactly like changing the locks on your front door. You retire the old key and hand the agent a brand new one. You can even write a small script that does this automatically, generating a new set of credentials and telling the agent's software to start using the new file immediately. To keep things organized, we keep a log. We record the public key, which is like the agent's public username, and the time we made the switch. This helps us track the agent's history without needing to see the secret key, which is the private password that actually unlocks the funds. Just remember, your public username and go in the logs for anyone to see, but your secret password should never be written down in a shared document. By making these lock changes a regular habit, you ensure that even if one temporary credential is lost, your main savings stay untouched. Now we have a complete, secure system. A vaulted main account issues a temporary burner card for daily errands. This structure means your agent works 24/7, handling retries on the Solana blockchain, while you sleep soundly knowing your primary assets are miles away. With our security wall in place, we're ready for the fun part, plugging this wallet into the Solana agent kit so our AI can start executing real trades. To dive deeper into these security patterns or to explore our other Web3 programs, come join the community at forge.co.